Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today, because I am a glutton for punishment, and I love sitting here for literal hours attempting stupid things, we are here to beat what some people may consider the hardest stage in the game. We are clearing Tempered Edge EX2, but with no new Earth meta units. So this is the team that I used for all of my runs. I used the Orc Disaster because they nerf greens and he changes greens. Dark Millum for magic DPS. Trainee for magic DPS and healing and being Earth. And then Diablo for DPS. And then, the two basic supports, Space Rimuru and Wind Millum. Now I'm going to lead off with the fact that this took actual hours, and it was not fun. I do this for your entertainment. Just know that. I like you guys that much. So this did not work in like the first 2 turns, like some of the conquests now. This took a long time. And also, it's a super whaley team, like literally all 6 stars minus the Orc. So also, don't try and replicate this, unless you also have a super whaley team and you really feel like doing something for 6 hours. Doing something hopeless for 6 hours. It took a long time. So let's go ahead and throw up, because this is pre-recorded gameplay after this, because there's no way in hell I'm going to sit here and try and talk for 6 hours and wait for the perfect run. So let's go ahead and put up the video and we'll just commentate through it. So, it's an interesting team. I mean, we've got blue orb changers, we have a healer, we have orange orb changers, and, point boosting for the nuke, the stats. So right here, we got a pretty good turn. We were able to change those 2 oranges into blues. That way we get the Orc online next turn, because I believe they debuff oranges on turn 2. So I don't want to see any of that. Yep, there you go. However, we didn't get, a whole hand of greens and oranges, which is unfortunate. So, I think I just send those 2 blues in hopes of getting more oranges, and we do. So there's more green and more orange, so now we can go ahead and fully use the Orc to its maximum potential and start building up some alt gauges with our units. But as you can see, Dark Millum is taking a beating already, and we're only on turn 3, so I did not have a lot of hope. We get a trainee alt here. Really, I don't want to try and alt these guys until their defense goes down on turn 5. But at the same time, I also don't want to take that AoE alt from Beni, because it hurts a lot. That hurt a lot. That still hurts a lot. So we're on turn 4. We have a trainee alt, and we have some blues, which we're just going to save, because I want to get Diablo's alt as well, which we do right here. And his health is nowhere near where we need it to be for the nuking, and also a cheeky counter, because why not? Diablo is taking hits. Millum is taking hits. We are at a 3rd quarter health now on turn 5, and I do not feel good about this. So what do we do here? Do we nuke, or do we heal and postpone? And I'm pretty sure we postpone. We also swap out our nukers because I don't want them to die. Dark Millum is unfortunate because we don't have an ult for her, but she doesn't have an ult. She is not important right now. What is important is surviving this turn. So we are able to use the Orc again, so we get another, a full 6-card send, which gives us the Millum ult now, but also means we're going to take an AoE ult from Beni and a single target ult from Zoe, and that's not going to feel too great. Dark Millum, 5200 type neutral isn't terrible, especially with his raised defense. It's not the greatest though. Alright, Benimaru, Destructive Blaze. Coming through, 10,000 crit on Millum over there. That doesn't feel good. Does not feel good one bit. So, right here, we're going to boost with the ult, and then we're going to get Millum the hell out of there. Because we can now bring in Trainee for Wind Millum. And then we can use Rimuru's buff That way we can hit both Dark Milim and Trainee being our magic damage dealers. And then we'll bring in Diablo for Rimuru, and he has his own attack buff. It's not as high, but it's still an attack buff. And we'll use the 15% chance to crit on Dark Milim. I'm gonna let you know right now that it didn't work. But we have a full 6-card send. We have 3 alts, 3 Dark Milim cards, and we have an Orc gauge ready for next turn. So, I mean, we're looking okay here. But can we actually kill? He doesn't have his defense anymore, but we're going to send the 2 alts in the hopes that we can kill him with the 2 alts and the 6 cards, and then the Diablo alt will go on to Soe, which we kill in 2 alts. So we get this 200% magic damage right here from Dark Milim, and then we get the, well, probably the weakest of the alts, being less boosted and being physical. So yeah, it doesn't really do too much, but Soe is a tank. He has a crap ton of health and a crap ton of defense, but we also have a Dark Milim ult. So what do we do here? I think we just send all of Dark Milim, and we hold on to the Orc for 1 more turn. No? Oh, well, yeah, okay, yeah, we hold on to it. This ult is not boosted, so it still does 11.3, which is still pretty good. Still pretty good. Like, a lower level trainee wouldn't hit that in this stage. But now we're looking real bad on health. Real bad, so we have to heal here. There's no chance that we will live through this if we don't heal. Also, spoiler alert, this is not a 5 alive kind of clear. No, 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 no. We are going for just let me try and beat it. So, sorry if, you know, it's going to ruin the mood a little bit, but people die in this battle. Many people die in this video. I think everyone dies in this video, except for one person. But we use the Orc again, so we've got another full hand plus an ult. So we're gonna do some good damage. We'll send Dark Milim last, since she is magic damage. We get another Orc meter next turn, and we can just kind of start whittling him down, as long as he doesn't whittle us down faster. So 11.4 right there, decent damage. 1700 versus 2500, so we can already see that Diablo is not really cutting it on the damage scale. Unfortunate, but he made them... Like, I had a team where I was running Gazel. It didn't work. He died faster, surprisingly. They hated Gazel, and I got tired of trying to use him. So I took Gazel out for Diablo, because he worked under the Orc protection skill better. Dark Milim is dead, though, so there goes our secondary source of damage, unfortunately. We can use the Orc, and this is just get points so I can heal. Like, I'm not trying to boost here, I'm just trying to heal and survive, because we have another ult coming from Soe, and he's probably going to kill someone with that. So I want to make sure that if we do live, we can live just a little bit longer. Wind Milim is type disadvantage, so she does crap because she's AoE and type disadvantage. Unfortunate. Thankfully she didn't die though, which actually really surprised me. Really surprised me that she didn't die, but again, Soe doesn't have like his full boosts, just a little bit of boost. But now we have Diablo and we have Trainee, we have 3 other blues, so let's go ahead and send that. We can't really do anything else. Like, we could have orb change that 1 green into 1 blue, but I didn't feel like using the skill points, because we're probably going to need it later on for a heal. But now we're looking pretty good. I mean, he's down to, I think, yeah, red health right here. And we still have most people alive. Most people, yeah. We're only down, but now we're binded, so Milim is going to die if she gets hit. Might as well send the Milim cards and just get those out of our hand, do the least amount of damage possible, and open up our hand for, you know, this. However, Diablo passes away as well. Really wished he'd hit Milim there. So what do we do here? Do I use the Orc, give us 84 points? It won't be enough for a heal. At least I don't think so. Actually, it might. I think it might cost 75 right now. Let's find out. Oh, no, it costs 90. So we're shit out of luck. Alright, so we're going to use... I'm not sure if that was the greatest plan in the world right there, is to use the attack boost, and because we're only sending 4 cards. It does allow Trainee to hit a little bit higher, except... fucking guard. So Milim's now dead. But we do now have a dead Rimuru. But we do now have a Trainee with a double ult. And now we just have to pray that this kills him. Because this is the last hit. If we don't kill him here, she's going to die. Thankfully, the ult does just enough that a normal attack is able to follow up and kill Soe. Turn 14, last girl standing trainee is able to carry us to a victory right here, and we get some fangs. So that is the EX2 Tempered Edge with no Beni, Hakurou, Soe, Earth Valentine, none of that. Just pure raw wailing to be seen right here. But that's it from me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.